Hello, Mr. Umar.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Thank you very much for coming and thank you very much. I have been looking forward to meet you. I don't know. There's a connection. Oh, there's a connection. Hi, Mr. Shahidi. How are you?
Hello, Shahidi. How are you?
So I don't know. I have been, looking forward to meet you guys. So there's a connection between us.
I'm sure there is. It was established the last time.
Yes, yes. Okay, so how have you been so far, both of you?
Good. I've been good. I have actually, I find myself a little different and I've been busy, of course, no doubt.
Good.
But I feel a little different.
Good, good, good. Well, you look smart, by the way. That's good.
Thank you.
What about you, Mr. Shahidi?
Yeah, very nice,
Very nice. You feel a little tired today.
Yeah, today hectic, so the last morning party was
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, sir. Okay, just a quick brief about what we've done so far. We have so far, you have so far known about your personality, you've known about your baseline, you've known about your wheel of life, the areas, which area is, you're fulfilling better, which one is not, needs a little bit of, attention from your side. And then we did expressions, baselines, expressions, and then we did baselines, non-expressions. Then also we did a change, activity in change, where you said that you will change certain things.
Right.
So with all this, are you enjoying the program?
Yeah, especially the last activity, the change activity, where I actually was able to see how I can fit my baselines to my core areas. I think that was kind of a turning point.
Good.
And that kind of made me look at things very differently. And I noticed a dramatic change in myself. And the change is visible to the family as well.
Great.
Very much so.
Was it difficult to implement those changes that you wanted?
It sure was. It wasn't easy, but I think the exercise we did, we actually noted things down. When I went back, I actually started practicing it, and that kind of allowed things to ease out a bit more.
Good. That's
And
great.
so, yeah, I feel much more confident than what I was
That's
the
so
last
great.
few months.
So great to hear. Bro. Give yourself a round of applause. You deserve it. Thank you very much. Okay, now today we have to do an activity which is related to your integrated power coding. Integrated power coding is the second week now. We have already started. So in this, you have to think of 5 events in your life. We call them defining moments. These defining moments have had an impact on your life, either positive or negative.
Okay.
Okay? So from that point onwards, your perspective to that activity or that particular thing has changed. Okay? Now you have to think of 5 such events, 3 positive, 2 negative.
Okay.
Okay? So when you think of an event, such defining moment,
An event which changed my way of thinking.
yeah,
Okay.
which has had an impact on you.
Which has an impact on me. Okay.
Yes. So sort of you can say, it has changed your perspective towards the life or that area of life or events similar to that. It has
Right.
changed your perspective.
Okay.
Okay? And you have to answer certain questions which are written over there. You'll have it in your book as well. So what the event was, how old were you then? You have to think of from the very childhood, since you have to go back in the history maybe, see that what was the age that you can bring on anything
Okay.
in your memory. Just scribble through and then you'll get some positive. You definitely had many, but if you do, it will be very good for you.
Okay.
Because this will help you recognizing what codes you have generated, whether the codes were positive or negative codes.
Okay.
And then in the future we have certain activities, how to deal with that. Okay?
Got it.
So you answer these questions,
Mm-hmm.
positive 3 and negative
Okay.
2. Okay? So I'll give you 5 minutes
Yep.
or you need more time?
5 minutes for one event? Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Take your time.
Okay.
I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. By the time.
I'll just come back.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Umar, are you done?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
It wasn't easy. really thinking through all the events in my life
Yes.
and trying to look at which ones were positive and really defining moments. It needed a lot of thought.
Great. So have you finished all of them?
Yes, I have.
Great. Okay. Can we have your positive moments? We'll start with the positive and then negative.
Okay. Sure. You know, as melodramatic as it may sound and as
Mhm.
good as it may sound, but one of the positive events I would say, or kind of an event which had a positive impact on me, was when the father passed away. You know, and yeah, it's the event itself was very negative in that sense, but my father was very close to me. I was very close to my father, and he was like the tree which had its shadows on everything around
Yes.
it, and we always looked up to him for every single thing. And his passing away, all of a sudden, kind of made me get woken up
Okay.
and look at life differently, because I didn't realize I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have a plan B called dad. And that kind of started making me look at things differently, start taking decisions more independently, whether it was in the family or even professionally. And it's been 7 years today, and I see myself in these 7 years from the time since my father's death.
How old were you then?
I was 34,
Okay.
and today I feel I've become far more responsible, far more.
So what did you, I mean, you already answered a question that what happened, your dad
Yeah.
had passed away and all that. So what did you tell to yourself then?
Well, I told to myself, this is it. You know, I had nothing to look forward to in that sense. And I said, if I don't really stand up, brush myself and start moving myself, life is really going to grind me down. And I think that kind of, although it was not easy, it was a tough moment for me.
Yeah.
But I think we came out of it, all of us, we have 4 brothers and 1 sister.
Right.
And we came out of it, in a very different sense and positive sense.
Okay. I know the answer to the next question, but still, just to ask you, what would you have wanted to happen?
Obviously, I would have loved that he stayed with us
Yeah,
for
right,
another 30 years, 50 years. Probably he was a guiding light for me.
Great.
But it's God's will, and whatever God designs for you definitely has a plan. You can't even think of.
Of course. I really like your positive, way of putting things, even when you're losing your loved one. It's really great. It's very rare to see in people. Which great thing did you learn from this event? What's the great thing that you feel about this event?
I think,
Though it is very sad in its, in its being, but
yeah, I think one of the things which I can really take away as a very solid, deep-rooted learning from that incident and from what I have been over the years is you really need to look at things, everything that happens to you, every negative thing that happens to you rather in life, every incident that happens to you, rather than trying to think that your life is not finished and you're done with it. If you start looking at it a little more positively and really use that momentum, okay, to convert that into positivity, that kind of propels you way ahead than what a positive event would actually do to you.
good, very good. And which e-code or e-codes have you formed since then?
Nothing will calm me down.
Very good. That's really good. You really, deserve, I don't know, I'm out of words, but you deserve a great round of applause.
Yeah, definitely.
Because normally such events, when a loved one passes by or passes away, then you have some negativity to, chat about, but you have positivity. I could see you when you were talking about it. That's really great. Really great. Appreciate it. Okay, we will talk about a negative event now.
Okay.
Yes. So, if you can just tell me about your negative event.
One of the negative events I still remember very distinctly in my life is, I'm the second brother amongst the 4 brothers we have. My elder brother is into IT, he's a computer engineer, and he's brilliant, like highest IQ you could ever imagine or you could ever believe. He's been always like that. And so every time I used to get compared with him. And so any guests used to come to our house, my parents used to introduce us and say, he is Aslam, he is Omar, and so always I was projected as being the second best,
Okay.
not the kind of a best. And it so happened one day, one event which I remember distinctly is, there was a guest who had come to our house, and I was playing, me and my brother, and my father said, and this is Omar, and that is Aslam. And the guest goes, oh, so Aslam is more intelligent, right? And I said, oh, no, not again. And that kind of made me realize, or made me, kind of get subconsciously entrenched in my mind,
Okay.
I'm not good enough.
Okay.
I'm just not there. And so I think that is
How old were you then?
6 or 7 years old, I
That's
think.
too early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, things like that happening in the early ages. So what happened and who was there and what was said? I think you already answered this question.
Right.
So your guest had said that
Correct.
Islam is more intelligent than you. So your
Right.
guest was this, right? What did you tell to yourself then?
I actually believed it. And I believed that I'm just not good enough. My brother is far more superior or intelligent than me, and I know I'm never going to get there.
Okay.
That was what I believed then.
That's very evident here. And what would you have wanted to happen?
Oh, I would have loved it to be, if not for me being the better person than him, I would have loved it to be, oh, so both of them are really great IQ.
Yes.
That kind of an event probably would have been very different in my life.
Yeah. That's really great. At least you don't say that I would have been the best than your brother. So both of them are good. That's really good. Which great thing or which great learning have you taken from that event?
Never let a child or never let a person ever feel that he's really not up to the mark. That kind of settles into your subconscious.
Okay. And which encodes have you developed and have you carried from that event?
I'm just not good enough.
Good. So these are your encodes.
Mm-hmm.
But has it impacted your life?
It has, in more ways than one actually, and sometimes, in spite of me doing very successfully, very well sometimes, this input comes back
Okay.
and says, oh, you just can't do it, you're not good enough, you're the second best.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it in next activity. Thank you very much. I think these two events are sufficient for now. We'll do the ones later on as well.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. We'll meet next week. Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bye.